Hey, this is Uncle Mark. I'm not in the mothership. I am in my living room. It's snowing like crazy outside, so I didn't feel like shoveling out the mothership. I got a shovel though. I'm also drinking some coffee out of my Uncle Mark cup. Thanks to my nieces and nephews for getting me all these Uncle Mark stuff and making me an uncle. And so I just got this Richard Newland shovel guitar. I've been fascinated with these things forever. You can get one too on eBay. Just look up shovel guitars on eBay and Richard Newland. Um, it's got a pickup that says Richard Newland on it, shovel caster. So I've been fascinated with these things. So what I wanted to do is just do a talk with you and let you know what my thoughts are with lessons. So I plan on doing lessons on the shovel. It'll be under a playlist saying shovel guitar, right? 3-string shovel guitar. So if you look on my YouTube channel like you are now, just go to the playlist that says shovel guitar. Couple of things I want to get out of the way. I'm going to tune this thing the same way as my cigar boxes, G, D, G. Right now, I don't know what strings are on it, but they feel about right. So I'm going to be doing, throughout the course of my lessons, different string gauges and to see what I like. Right now, the high G string is unwound. I'm going to try wound versus unwound and go back and forth and see what I like. That's one of those things that you like to experiment with as a musician because, you know, it's all a big experiment. A couple of things I wanted to, another thing I wanted to get out of the way is how I'm going to teach this. I've got a clear slide, okay? I made it myself out of a bottle. I just used a bottle and a glass cutter and hot and cold water, and it pops. And you just use some grit sandpaper and sand it up so it doesn't hurt you, and you stick your finger in it and go. Doesn't matter what finger you use. I use my pinky. I used to use my third. It doesn't matter, okay? A couple of things I want you to think about on a shovel guitar. I want you to think the way that the strings are, just like on my fretless or my other guitar. I want you to think of it as convex. So when you're playing on this high string, I want you to think this way, middle string that way, you know, bass G this way, D, G, D, G. I want you to think that way mentally. It will really help you. We're going to go through some, we're going to start with some blues lessons. We're going to talk about setup. We are going to go into some classic rock. And then we're going to go into what I call the Justin Johnson finger picking type of thing. If you're really into that Justin picking type of stuff, I suggest you look at his videos and really glean a lot. He's got some great instructional videos. One of them is like 15 minutes long, and it really digs deep on the thumb versus finger patterns. He is unquestionably the master at this. So if you like that art form, please look at those. You're not going to find that type of expertise here. I am more a classic rock guy. I am more a rock and blues guy. I do very little traditional blues. Not that I don't like it, I just don't play it. I'm not good at it. What I'm good at, though, is gleaning out the classic rock tones from those artists, right? So taking some Blind Lemon Jefferson and turning it into a hard rock song is the way I like to do things. That's just me. Everyone is different. I'm also going to be doing all my lessons on this little cube. It's a little mini cube, got batteries in it. That way you can get the same tones spending, you know, this was 150 bucks, I think, something like that. I don't know what it is overseas, but they're cheap. You can get them for 80. I've seen them as low as 75 or 80 bucks used. They do last ages. Okay, I had a Cube Street that lasted me probably 22 years before it bit the big one. And it only bit it because I was flying and someone threw it around in the overhead. So, you know, these things are fantastic. I'm going on a trip soon to the UK and France just for a quick social trip with friends, and I'm taking it with me. So You know, like I said, these things are great. This is how I'm doing my lessons. And just to let you know, this is what I'm going to be doing lessons on, and this is a Richard Newell, and we're going to be, you know, starting out with lots of cool stuff. I want you to remember, though, that it's about your ear, not about the dots, the lines, or anything. We're going to talk about distances and how they work and how to find your space using your ear. Your ear is going to become way more important. As a slide player, your ear is what determines everything, not placement of the slide. The placement of the slide, your ear determines, not your hand. Okay, so I just want to let you know what we're going to do. Got this Richard Newland shovel guitar, and we're going to be kicking some ass and rocking down the highway here. So thank you so much for everything you do for me, all your donations. Everything has been great. I really appreciate everything you do. I just wanted to let you know that usually my cigar box lessons come out on Tuesdays and Fridays. This will probably be a bi-monthly thing, maybe on a Wednesday. I'm going to try to work it into my schedule. I have a schedule that's razor tight, so I'll try to work it in. I'm thinking Wednesdays. So look for something this Wednesday, and thank you for all your donations. Thank you for supporting me on social media. Thanks for all the subscriptions. It is beyond awesome, and I just thank you so much for all the positiveness and all the wonderful welcoming and all of these things that these groups that you are part of provide for me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll be playing some Shovelcasta soon. Yeah. All right. Alrighty, we'll see you.